Let's go.
Flag on the play.
Come on here, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Oh, no. Well, he probably quit because it was moving so slow.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Green Bay Packers.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
And off we go from Las Vegas. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and he opts to not bring this one out.
My bad, boy. Should have been dead. I do this shit every time before I get on the game.
First drive will start at the 25. Carr now on first down. Completes it to Aguilar. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opener opponent. And they had a receiver thinking,
there he goes, right side. He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 61 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
The point after.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And this carries into the end zone. And he stopped right around where he would have have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 31, Rodgers. And it's complete to Andrews. And out across midfield down to the 45.
No.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Look at this, is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
How we not pick this?
45 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
Damn, Arnett. Come on, man.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Damn, man. What's good with my couple of viewers I got tuning in, man? Y'all hit that like button if you haven't already.
Start this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run it with Jacobs. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Carr. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Was it Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground? And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost disappointed.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And Davis with a pick. And his crew will take over.
Them goddamn animations are horrible.
Well,
he threw the ball right to him.
You've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
2nd and 5.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. On first down, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
The ball carrier, Max Crosby on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
First on the tackle.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Damn, bro.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that.
That's what's up, bro.
Maybe get this game tied up.
Appreciate you sliding through, man.
They'll have a first down past the 40.
Let's go. I got him again.
Through traffic and
Got him again. Let's go.
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you reverse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards.
Green Bay.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Scantling. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd and 1, Rodgers making the catch is Sternberger. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jay Sternberger, 34 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front.
All right, boy.
Extra point try now for Crosby.
CR21, what it is, man.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
That like button, man. We haven't already.
Raiders 14.
Dang.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description of we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Quickly into the hands of Waller. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 36. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Russ.
Let's go.
And that is caught.
Let's go.
Henry Ruggs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Let's do it, bro. Let's get these wins, man. I'm finna head over to your channel, man. Hit that like button.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, You're only going to fool them for a second or so, and guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Complete. This is Lewis. And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers have moved out in front. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone.
No way
you don't want to give up that play, that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative.
Damn.
There are 4 yards. 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
We'll see if they do just that. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And Tyme finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. The sack cost them only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And that's complete to Lewis. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And now he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead now up to 14.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision
Look at the touchdown got for the half,
cost him
man.
about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned,
Looking for it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
First and 10.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
it's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work. Four
touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers, and the Packers add on to their lead.
What's
good,
good, Aaron?
Obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting
Getting
a team
smack
on their
laid
back,
down right now.
I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football.
We'll bounce back in this
case,
game, though.
It's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
Oh yeah, bro. Can't win them all.
The offense for Las Vegas.
That Green Bay,
about
boy,
set to
you
begin
telling
the
you, you
drive.
got a scheme
And
with
last
Aaron
time,
Rodgers.
one
He get
play
clicking.
interceptions, so this
Yeah,
offense
yeah,
they
stop
should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Another try after the first down sack. Carr, it's caught by Aguilar. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. Aguilar has him. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Nelson Aguilar, 77 yards. And the Raiders Bears make some inroads here on that deficit. When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
Had a couple plays on there I should have made it earlier.
Not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
This is my
good
book.
pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Throwing now is Rodgers.
No, the 20. It's supposed to be 21 cards and 250.
Here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon.
I did
With this lead, they're electing to throw the football.
I said I did 2
swings,
cards.
slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Yeah, 2 cards and 250 for the book.
That's going to get him about 5 yards. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds.
Yeah, with the niece on it.
And look at that
10 on 5.
that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. Right now, he's looking at that 4-minute section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
He's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Packers add 6 to their lead. That was quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they fake the run, pull it out, throw it, and as a defense, I've been in that spot.
that man completed every fucking pass, man.
You almost have to overcommit against the run. You have to almost sell out and say, they're going to run it, go make a play. They got fooled on that one.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
By the Packers. They'll take over first and 10
quarter
at
defense
their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Got our ass kicked that game.
Today's final score, Packers 48, Raiders 28.
Why the game look like that? Shit glitch. That shit crazy.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 33-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz.
Man,
and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards and a first down.
What up, Brad Boss, man? What's happening with you, bro?
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Wentz. Forced out to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Let's go.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get the ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Finding room at the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
Josh Jacobs.
31 yards there and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks.
Bread Boss, man, you still in the chat, bro. What's
from
going
the
on,
backside
man?
that didn't allow any leakage, anybody.
Ready to put in your game tomorrow.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
Man.
that's what you're supposed to do.
Head better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run it with Jacobs, and this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown,
Let's go.
Raiders. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
And he'll go down
Could've
as
hit
this
it while he
drive
was in
will
the air.
start at the 25-yard
He missed him, though.
line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
At the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29, Wentz, and the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
41-yard line.
Wentz now on 1st down. Flushed out, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Raiders have recovered.
And that play just playing. Ain't finna tap. That's what he get for playing. Go ahead and tap. Just like that.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and they will elect to not.
Let's go.
Bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. On first down, Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Carlton Davis. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And a Raider first down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jacobs now. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry.
Let's go ahead, milk this clock.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Take it to the 2nd.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. On second down now, it's Jacobs. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And down inside the 15 he goes. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
He was brought down by...
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Oh, no football.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Carr gives to Richard. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used,
This got to be the longest driving man.
You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I
did a whole first hand.
Extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. 1st and goal at the 1. Here's Jacobs, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity, and we finally have some action on the scoreboard.
17
Yeah, but
played,
plenty
8
of action
minutes.
prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kicks away.
What it take, man?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And all deep in
that's
his own
deep.
territory, coughs up
deep.
the football.
Man, let's
And
go,
off
man.
to the
Let's
races,
go.
down the right side. And into the end zone, touchdown Las Vegas. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Nothing fluke. You can't give up. Nothing fluke.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Brady now on first down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. That's going to be caught.
I've seen this shit late.
Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 53 yards. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
But listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Extra point up and good by Succa. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And 4 at the 31-yard line.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
Down, Las Vegas.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. He will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Okay.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And they'll get him down right around the 16. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Carlson able to put this one through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. That one is going to sting.
He gone. There's 2 in a row that made him get up out of here. Let's go, man. He gone. Just like that.